Welcome back once again to the Nerd Room with J&J. My name is James Sharmack. Today we are starting another Marvel Legends wave. This wave has been sitting in a corner in the old Nerd Room collecting dust for almost a year. We are doing the Demogoblin wave. And rather than do a traditional review like I usually do, I want to maybe talk about why I didn't want to do it or why I let it sit for a year. Anyways, we're starting off with the Velocity suit Spider-Man from the PS4 game. And as I said, I'm not going to do a regular review. It's more a comparison with the PS4 figure we have in the background. Because, I'm not too keen on this one or the armored one we have coming up. So I just want to figure out why or whatever. But anyways, let's talk about it. We'll talk about what comes with the figure. And we'll do the comparisons, see how it goes. So, anyways, let's get on to it. So, the Velocity Spider-Man comes with a couple of accessories. Obviously, comes with the build-a-figure leg for Demogoblin. Obviously, I was more interested in getting the figure than I am doing the wave. And he comes with this, a web trap, where I guess you can just put it over like a tractor shoulders and wham, he's trapped. So, yep. Would have rather if he came with the webbing, not so much this, but the webbing as he's come with the other figures. So yeah, let's pull out the PS4 Spider-Man and let's get on to the comparing, I guess. So compare contrast. We're going to start off with some sculpt, some paint, apps, detail, whatever. So compared to your standard PS4 Spider-Man, this is a whole different sculpt. It's a shorter sculpt. It's shorter than that. Which, I don't understand if it's the same character. Why is he shorter? But what it is, right? What I'm not so keen on is that they actually did a different sculpt on it. This is just a straight up Spider-Man figure. Obviously, just throw some paint on it. Different paint apps. This is basically they sculpted a whole, at least added a new sculpt to an existing figure or whatever, because the spider itself is inward, indented, whatever, or they built around it, whatever, goes like that all the way around the figure. So yep, different design, brand new sculpt. I'm kind of irritated by that, just because I think it's a variant suit. Go use the sculpt for a main figure. You could have just slapped some paint on it like you did that one, but whatever. The goggles are a little bit wonky, they stand out a bit. Different sculpt, obviously. I get that you're trying to make it look like the game, but, why not do it with the main figure, and, the less work with a variant. But what do I know? So, yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing they put work into the figures. I think, the choice of the figure they put the work in, kind of gets to me, I guess. So articulation, you can see clearly this one has a lot less articulation than your standard Spider-Man figures, or at least the PS4 ones. The PS4 has a calf rotation. This one does not. He has the traditional butterfly hinge. Doesn't, obviously that's going to get in the way of the spider insignia, which is kind of disappointing, but whatever. Again, I just wonder why they put more work into a variant than the official figure or whatever, but you gotta sell the figures, right? So, let's do some posing and see how they look, I guess. So, for the posing, I think the PS4 standard figure stands out a bit more just because the whites, make the color contrast, where the neon blue, not so much. It kind of flows into each other. And the articulation kind of makes the posing look better. I mean, that looks fine, but when you compare it to the PS4 and its posability, it kind of falls behind. I just grabbed like 3 figures at random from my Spider-Verse collection just to show, there's so much history to the character. There's so much. I get that you're trying to, focus on the Gamerverse with not only this, but some Avengers figures that are coming up eventually when I review those. But could have, would it be more fun to say try a Mr. Bagman or something, or Baghead, or another comic book version of Spider-Man. Just wondering. So honestly, you guys know my heart isn't in reviewing this figure, or maybe even the next figure in the wave. Just like I question why you gotta have it. Obviously, the Gamerverse section of figures, not really the best sellers right now, right? Not really the ones you want to seek after. I'm not saying it's a bad looking costume. I'm just wondering if this and the armor one we have coming up was necessary. That being said, if you're going to go for Velocity, you should have give him some standard Spidey articulation. I don't think that compared to the PS4 figure, it looks like it's a Velocity suit. Like, Velocity means speed, agility, whatever, flexibility. I think that the PS4 regular one looks a lot better and has a better posability. But that's just me. If you guys feel differently, let me know. So yeah, like I said, this wasn't really much of a review. Just I got the figures, putting it out there, questioning whether you should have it. If you think I'm crazy, let me know in the comments below. That's fine too. But yeah, we're gonna continue the wave because I want to see what the Demogoblin figure looks like. So the armor figure from the game's coming next. So we'll see how that goes. You have to excuse me, I've got a nasty head cold and sinuses are wonky. But anyways, if you did like this video, let me know. If you guys feel the same way, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. My name is James Sharmack. This has been a Nerd with J&J, and until the next time, keep on collecting and happy hunting.